And we are live, and I'm just trying to get my pad to stop making a sound. Hi, guys. It's Beck. We have an update tonight, and it's not good news, I am sorry to say, but I will say something that I've been saying from the word go. I'm just going to get straight into this stream, not muck around, is that the New World Order is here right now in this country. It is it's like the octopus that they used at the 2012 Games, Olympic Games in London. This thing has put its tentacles out. We're next in its tentacles, so we are lucky enough to be able to still be broadcasting to you guys at this stage, and we hope to be able to keep going as long as we can. Now, we always be careful with our words because that's the only reason our channel hasn't been taken down, and we want to get this information to you guys to let you know if that could be the plan for where you are so you can prepare. That's what this is all about, preparing your spirit, hit your knees, let your pride go, ask that creator, that Father in heaven, the great I am, whatever his name is, to come into you and help you, because now is the time that the Holy Spirit is moving. So let's move forward. I want to welcome in Growler.
Hello, how are ya?
Hi, my brother. How are
Yeah,
you?
good, my dear sister, and a good evening to our family. Most of them are in America, or if you're Davey 313, you're sitting in a beautiful coconut palm trees,
Aloha.
yeah, sipping on pina coladas. So it must be pretty hard over there. Uh, yeah, I just want to say a quick hi to Bill Stegman. Shane Barber, thanks Shane. You're awesome, mate. Hope everything's going well. Bethane, good to have you in, Dale. Patrick Bradshaw, good to have you in, mate. Fiddlesticks, thanks for coming in, Fiddlesticks. And the lovely Ann Morsworth, thank you, my dear. You are awesome. And Marlo as well. Thank you, Marlo, for coming in. And Joanne Herring, thanks, Joanne. Hope you're going well. And Linda Ann and anyone else that Melissa Holm, thank you. Hello from Texas. Yes.
Hi, Melissa.
Um,
How are you?
yeah.
Welcome, Melissa. Welcome, Melissa, please, my family.
Yeah.
We're a family
And
here, Melissa, so we try and we all talk in the chat to each other. That's what this is all
yeah.
about. So,
That's right.
we can go back and forward. Thanks,
And
Growler.
Data Junkie, good to see you,
Jace,
mate.
Jace Ventura's here.
Okay,
He's been
Chasey.
he's been with us for a long time,
Yeah.
and you all have now. This is just a very different channel, I believe, to anything else on YouTube, and that's not boasting. This is by the Father. So
Yeah.
shows you how good he is to bring us all together for this time.
Yeah.
For this
Yeah.
time.
And the Watchman, you're driving but listening. Good on you, mate. Just keep
Oh,
smashing out the
awesome.
scriptures for us, brother. And
Thank you.
hope you're going really well. You know, we think of you a lot. We really do. And Shirley Graham, the lovely Shirley Graham, we love you. Love you, sis. You're awesome.
Oh, she's
Don't forget
here.
that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hi, Shirley. I was just thinking about you, Shirley. How are you, darling? Okay.
Yeah.
So tonight Growler's going to do what he does best first up. And we might have a guest at the end, our guest that everybody loves. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but everybody loves him. Hopefully he's
Yeah.
listening in the
Yeah.
background, hopefully.
Yeah.
So now we're going to get stuck into what the situation is here and hopefully give you guys some insight into stuff you don't know about, okay?
Mm, mm,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. G'day, Dwayne. Good to see you, mate.
yeah.
Thanks for coming in. Hope everything's going well for you, mate. And just keep working out those comments and let us know or everybody, let us know what's happening where you are. And that would be good. That's more research done for us.
Hey, listen,
Okay. So
actually what you said, here's something they can do while you're introing there is, guys, if you just put your state and a thumbs up for your on not on lockdown and a thumbs down that you are or you're wearing masks everywhere. Can
yep.
I have thumbs up for good ones with your state if it's
Yep.
good and a thumb down if it's bad? That'd be great because you guys are all over the place there. Okay, I hope everybody
Yep.
heard me. Please give us your state and a thumbs up if it's good where you are or if it's masks and right. Texas, Arizona. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
They're
Virginia
good.
is good.
Just keep them coming while we're talking, guys, please.
Arizona.
Come on, guys.
Mm.
Virginia, United States, South Carolina, good. Michigan's good. This worries me because I know what's coming here.
Yeah.
This is why we got to get ready, guys, and warn you. Ohio's good. What's AZ?
Arizona.
Arizona. That's right. It's
Yep.
good. Maryland's good. West Virginia. Oh, I've always wanted
Yeah.
to go to West Virginia.
Yeah.
Are you in West Virginia, Bill Stegman? From that guy's song that crashed his plane and killed himself. What was his name?
Yeah.
Oh, John Denver. Almost heaven, West Virginia. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got Queensland, Australia is down. Yes, Jade Halverson. It's as
Sure
bad
is.
as it's going to get worse, sweetie. That's why we're here.
Mm.
New York
Mm.
down. Yeah, Trisha.
Yep.
I know, Trisha. Texas is up. Western Australia. Hey, welcome in, Hippoponic State. Hippoponic State. Real name. Are you the real name that's been around for ages? And you're in Perth? If so, you're going to get blue there.
And
USA.
Kathleen
Okay,
Miller.
that's great.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Iowa.
guys.
Good to see you, Kathleen. Yes, I saw you in the comments section. Good on you. Hope everything's well. And Truth Seeds. Seeds, you're a legend. Keep going hard.
Wobbly
You're
Boost,
awesome.
why aren't you blue?
Yeah.
Wobbly Boost, why aren't you blue? I'm just wondering why Wobbly Boost is not blue. That's ridiculous. Okay,
Yeah.
so we've got a few new people here. Welcome in tonight, guys. Real name,
Yeah.
True Tube. And there was another lady I saw, Karen Reed. Yeah, West Virginia, second home. Is it really good, is it? It's like that paradise country you dream about in your fantasy land. I'm in the Appalachian Mountains. Oh my gosh, he's there. I just feel, I've just had a really good feeling. Thank you for that, guys. Thank you, Bill. You made my day. Send me some photos via email, Bill. Send me some photos, please. Okay, that'd be great. Now we're gonna get stuck into this. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. No, it's all right. Jace, just quickly, if you can, whereabouts are you in Vic, mate? I'll be going through a few things. I'm not sure if you had drones or that sort of stuff. I'll be bringing up some stuff from Melbourne. But yeah, Melbourne is not good, and New South is going south very quickly.
Down very quickly.
Yeah. So, okay, so I won't bring up anything yet. I'll just have a quick say now, as I've said in previous live streams, that basically they're going to lock down Australia until 70-80% are juiced. So that's just the way it is. It doesn't matter if you're in Western Australia. If they're at 60% and New South is at 70, nothing in Australia opens up. And that came out of the National Cabinet meeting about, I think it was about 2 to 3 weeks ago. There's so much to show. I mean, you know, you'd be, we could, like I said, sis, and to our family, that, you know, we could be on here all day, every day, you know, showing you so many things. And but
just
what
telling you, we could do a live talk of what we talk about.
Yeah, that's right.
Bubba,
Well, that's
hey Bubba. Welcome in, Bubba News, guys. Go over and show Bubba some love, please, all of you. All of you after this, go to Bubba News. Okay, and you go.
Yeah, so it's basically, as we've said in previous live streams, that Australia is the beta test because it's so out of the way. You can section it off, you can lock it down, but we don't have any tourists coming in. We don't have any students coming in. We've got no hospitality tourism, nothing, and no one can come in. So basically waiting for a full societal collapse because it's gonna take a long time for them to get to 70-80%. So I can tell you right now that excluding Queensland, but I'm waiting for the big one here, that the New South, Victoria, all that sort of stuff will not get out of lockdown, not even by December. Victoria's been locked down. Let's say if they go to December, they're going to be in stage 4 lockdown in the last 2 years for 280 to 300 days.
That's right.
And as I've said that, and I've gone through this in other live streams, that Strong Cities Network is a UN-based program, and Melbourne is one of the chief strong cities in the world. So that's why the shit's hitting the fan there big time. With these things that I'm going to bring up, guys, I just want you to have a look. I'd rather not sort of like really talk about it. You know, it's boots on the ground. This is what's happening. And I urge you to have a look. All this will be in the description box and that sort of thing. But I just want to say that we're not coming out of this. It's just, you know, I don't want to be a doomsday. I hate that sort of crap. But I mean, it is what it is, you know, and you see so many people saying, well, we won't pay taxes, you know, the government will go broke. Well, obviously they've deliberately collapsed everything because they don't need us and they're killing us off. So all these shyster premiers and PMs and all that, they're all getting paid by the IMF and UN and Bank for International Settlements and Vatican Bank and whatever else. So they're taken care of. They don't need us anymore. So you can see what sort of strategy is behind it. And I've gone through it, so I won't go through it again. So what I'll do is I urge you guys just to have a look. Now, just quickly, since 2017 up until now, the police in Victoria have spent $6 billion on the police force in logistics, equipment, all this sort of stuff. $6 billion. Now, quickly, I'll say again, the Australian Air Force bought 24 Super Hornets, and they're valued at $95 to $100 million a piece. So they bought 24 of those, and to run those jets, because it costs up to $44,000 an hour to run a Super Hornet. That's just for 1 hour. So if you take a 10-year operating cost of 24 Super Hornets, that comes to $6.6 billion. Have a look at that. So they're spending $6 billion within 4 years just on the police force. So what does that tell you? So if we can just run the first one, that'd be really good. And so I can give you guys what's happening here.
Censorship. Warning.
It's bullshit. Our human rights are being taken away from us.
Like, you live in Victoria. What human rights do you think you have?
Serious? Look how much fucking force they've got here. This is beyond a joke.
But look at you. You look scary.
I fucking am scary.
Just so you understand, the social distancing between police is maybe half a metre. This is how they come in formation. This is how they spread around the city to enforce COVID restrictions. Wednesday the 11th, 6:19 p.m, about 40 minutes out from a protest that has been called for Flinders Street Station in response to the announcement that the...
Okay, start it again. I just don't know with this channel. I'm just being careful. Okay, keep going.
Snap. 7-day lockdown. Surprise, surprise, has been extended for at least another 7 days.
Just have a look at the police. Have a look at the build-up.
There is a huge police presence here already a good 40 minutes before.
Oh, gosh.
So it would seem today police plan to quash this before it even begins. Are you here to protest? He says he's not here to protest, but as you can see, police are taking zero chances here at the moment. Anybody here now is being stopped, ID'd, checked, and in this case,
have a look at them all everywhere. Arrest everywhere.
This is not overkill. There's a police chopper here to stop the protest. Do they do the same in China?
I don't know, because I haven't lived there. I haven't lived there. No.
Do you have family there still?
Yeah, I have family there.
You don't ask them?
Every time I ask them a question, they seem to avoid it, but...
Avi Yamini in Melbourne, Australia for Rebel News to bring you the other side of the story. And make sure to subscribe at yaminireport.com by giving us your name and email. So if they get what they want and remove us from all the mainstream platforms, we can still send you the other side of the story, these reports, to your inbox directly. YouManyReport.com. Sign up now. Do you mind to stop harassing my security? What were you fined for?
Them. Well, because I couldn't prove that I was in the 5 kilometres of home. So they could send me out a fine in the mail. What the hell?
Are you within your 5Ks?
No, of course not.
So what are you doing here tonight?
I'm protesting.
How can I be out of my 5K zone if I live at the shrine? So yeah, they just gave me another fine.
Do you know they fined a homeless guy
Really? What for?
for being 5Ks from his home?
But he's living out on the street. How does he have a home address? That's wrong.
Are you trying to apply common sense to a situation that makes no sense?
Yeah, I am.
But even if what they're trying to achieve is to stop a group from gathering, isn't counterintuitive to gather a group to stop a group?
Yeah, exactly, right? Where's their 1.5?
How does that make any logical sense? And I know we're repeating this because it's been 18 months of this. And anyone who doesn't question that at this point, they are the conspiracy theorists, not the people coming out tonight.
Yeah, I don't understand. Come talking shit here.
You're going to get in trouble.
Yeah. My parents are going to get in trouble.
No.
Your parents are going to get in trouble.
You know what I'm saying?
But they tell us that you're allowed to talk. Everybody tells us it's free in China.
I mean, like, Australia is freedom country, but I'm Chinese, so of course I'm not freedom.
You've been given a move on order.
I have indeed.
Are you moving on?
I'll move on slowly. See where the night it takes us.
That's a crazy guy calling freedom in Melbourne. Where does he think he is?
Isn't it the same here in Melbourne as well? Like, you come to protest, you get arrested. Legit, I saw a police. He got caught on camera. He can show it right here. Legit, a police officer was tackling a guy for no reason.
We can't confirm where he lives, therefore he's breaching the CHO direction. Excuse me, can you please move out of my way? Please.
It's crazy. It's going to be like China, Australia. I thought Australia is a fucking freedom country, but I guess it's not.
Give me my ID. Wow. Are you guys for real?
I don't know what that stick was, but I reckon it's getting charged for walking around the city with a deadly weapon.
Not even wearing your mask properly, not keeping your social distance, horse shit. You've got a mask because you don't have an exemption, sir, and I do. All right? Here's an idea. I'm going this way. Am I free to go? Am I free to go? Am I free to go? So if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay, am I?
The last man we've seen get arrested says he has an exemption, and he pointed out the irony that the cop that was questioning his mask exemption wasn't even wearing the mask over his face.
We just live in the city, and I heard that police helicopter. And I thought I'd
Yeah,
come
so
down
stop
to,
Sorry, mate.
see what was happening.
So your natural response when you hear a police helicopter is to come outside? You've been coming to all the protests?
Are you there, Miss?
Yeah, it's got 3 kids, so it's hard to...
How old are your kids?
Thanks, darling. Okay.
Yeah. So as you can see, and I'm going to go through another video, and it's just going to be a few minutes. I'd rather you guys look with this guy. Yeah, all I'm trying to. I don't trust anyone, but you see, MSM isn't going to cover this, and at least you can actually see what it's like on the ground in real time, like boots on the ground, so you can get an idea of what's happening over here. As I've said, that we are the test bed. Now, as I've said about the police force, as you saw the different colour codes, you've got red, grey, green, all that sort of thing. So they're a three-tiered structured force, and these guys are run by the UN. They all work for a private NGO company. They're actually registered to PricewaterhouseCoopers. So once they become a corporate private entity, they do not answer to anyone, and they are under UN Strong Cities. So I just wanted the next one. I will show you what the level of detail it is, as much as we can get, and what the processing points are. And this is, like I said, it's just an exercise. So once they get the 70-80%, this is what it's going to be set up even bigger. So they'll be able to fish out who's been orange juiced and who's not. So this is how they're going to process you. This is how they're going to treat you. But it's going to move up another two or three levels, and they will be ruthless. So I'll give it. This is from the same night, but this is from somebody else, and I just want you guys to have a look at this.
You for what?
You told me to move on. No, telling me I can't
Processing station. Why?
I was just.
We've already been processed.
I was just leaving.
We have already been processed. You can speak to the acting sergeant. You guys are crazy. What do you think of this?
Hang on, you told me to move on.
They have been arrested, but they got a fine beforehand, and now they're getting another one. So they got a fine beforehand. Yeah. So and they were told to move on. So of course, under the so-called crap public health orders, which have been signed into law, there's nothing you can do under a state of emergency. That's just this is why they're getting away with it. Any other way, they wouldn't be able to get away with it. They'll be chucked into jail straight away, the police force, and they'd have lawsuits left, right, and centre. But in a state of emergency, they can do whatever they want. So I just want you to have a look and just really have a look at this and come up with your own comments in the comment section. So this is the second time that they're going to be given a fine, arrested, and put into at a processing point just opposite there where the copper is. At the church, they've set up a massive processing point there, and you'll see. So let it roll.
You guys are hanging around. They even told us you're allowed to go. The acting sergeant. Guys, this is crazy. This is the enforcement you guys are doing for health, supposedly. We're destroying the entire state. You guys are crazy.
But anyway, what do you want? Do you want us to go or stay?
No, you guys can stay. We need ID.
We've already given it to the other guy.
Sergeant, you're sergeant.
I can give you a name.
And I already told you.
Give you a name. I'll give you my name. The acting sergeant's already got all my details just across the road.
Oh, this is crazy.
Did you guys ever think you were doing this in Victoria? Like enforcing tyranny? That is what you're actually doing. Unlawful directives by the government to take away all our basic rights. We have the right to exercise our basic rights. Freedom of movement, freedom of expression, freedom to protest. No Cho directive can take away all our rights. This is insane.
Keep Parliament to support and use other Parliament and Force have just deployed ready.
Can I get your name and card, please? Yeah. Hang on, I'll take a photo. Let me take a photo. And yours? What's your name?
We don't have to give you our name. Just number and station.
Oh, I can give you a number too. I'll just say 3364. That's insane, isn't it?
No.
So, we need to give you all our private details, but you don't have to.
Let's escort them to the process.
Escort them to the processing station.
Already been processed.
No, you guys are continuing the offence.
What offence?
Wait, what? You told I was about to leave and you told
I'm not going directly back. He said he was going to get told to move on, and he said, we said you cannot move on. You can't be told to move on when you're actively protesting. You cannot be told to move on. When you're protesting, you can't be told to move on. It's your freaking legislation. Do you know your own legislation you're enforcing?
Come this way.
Do you know this? Are you an authorised officer?
Yep.
You are? Can I see your ID? You're an authorised officer ID? I'd like to see that. But have you even got that? Or just police ID?
Officer's card.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I haven't seen one yet. Like, you probably are.
It's done.
Can I get that on there? Where's the processing table?
I don't want you to have it.
You don't want that, but you can take all our ID.
Yep.
Well, for privacy reasons, you don't want us to have your ID. Yep. But we can give you all ours.
And why can't you just talk to your sergeant?
You guys are
I am the
crazy.
sergeant here.
The acting sergeant.
I am the sergeant.
Well,
you guys weren't moving on.
He told us just to go.
Come on, let's go this way.
Well, we can't be told to move on if we're protesting. It's your legislation. Do you guys know the law you're enforcing?
I think you'll find you don't quite know it.
I don't quite know it. I'm pretty sure you don't know it. Look at this, the friggin' port's here. What are they going to do, beat up innocent people?
So, stop there.
These guys are just going to beat up innocent civilians like last time?
I'm not trying to, give everyone COVID.
Stop there, darling.
Stop there.
Give everyone COVID? Look
Yep.
So as you
You're right.
as you can see here, Yep. As you can see here, you've got these black vehicles. Now, all these black vehicles, they've got about 12 of them. Then they've got another 6 or 7 black vans, which comes under PORT, Public Order Response Group. Now, the Public Order Response Team, or you want to call them Public Order Response Team, this was the brainchild and released in 2017, all making sure that it's been, they were preparing for this. Now, this is the same force that had $6 billion spent on them. And as I said, this is a full UN occupational force, probably the first tier. And then, let's say, shit, it's a fan or something like that, they go to the second tier, bring in the ADF, and then if there's any more problems, they bring in foreign forces. So I just want you to have a look at this processing facility. This is what, this is the stuff you see in movies. So if we can just keep going. Thanks, mate.
They're standing to each other. This is insane. How close they're standing together. Are you really scared of COVID? Do you think that little face diaper is going to stop you from getting COVID? Are you going to take the vaccine? Jeez, look how many cops you got here.
Have a look at the gear. Just have a look at this.
This is insane, guys. Tyranny in action in Victoria.
Have a look at this.
Absolute tyranny.
That's at a
tyranny,
church.
guys. Okay. What's that? Bring one this way.
Chase, are you helping out with this?
Yeah, just wait. We're just waiting for someone to process for it. Just one moment. Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Have you seen Josh Burney? Come this way, sir. Just over there, thanks.
On my left. I'll turn this off.
No.
I don't have any ID, but I can give you my name.
What's your, start with your surname. Sorry?
Yeah, so if we stop there, best, that'll be fine, mate. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so as you can see, well, I mean, it speaks for itself. So what this is just a full live exercise to condition the people to train to do this, because like I said, once they get 70 or 80, which I very doubt that they will, but who knows, I really don't know if they reach that threshold. But as you can see, can you imagine if you're not orange juiced, this is how they're going to deal with you. They're going to say, right, this person isn't done, this person isn't done, this person isn't done. And then you'll be in a processing facility, then you'll be taken away. So that would be most likely how they are going to do it. Now, I'm going to bring up another one, and I'll just go through section 62 of our Public Health Act after this. Now, this guy, I mean, how would I put it? If you're carrying your phone around, and they can pick who they want, they say, okay, they send a message to your phone. They say, okay, you're in this area, you're in this area, you're exposed, you need to isolate. So they put a bracelet ankle on you. Okay, they put the bracelet ankle on you, and then they say you have to home quarantine for 14 days. So that's when all this compliance checks happen. Your contract tracers, your troops, and your police make sure you're complying. They come to your house 2 or 3 times a day to make sure that you're at home, staying there, So you can see that this is another exercise in saying if you haven't been juiced, you stay in the house and you'll be checked on all the time. Okay, so you can see how this is approached and structured because people that aren't orange juice, they're going to take care of. This is the same sort of thing that they're doing. So it's a mock run. So the only way, and how would I put it? If by this chance that they say, right, it's time for you to get orange juice now. If you're in home quarantine, we've had enough of it. I mean, it's going to be more than 14 days. They're going to make sure you stay home for 48 days until you break. So what they're going to do is they will bring a biosecurity officer, which will go to Section 62 of the Public Health Act, Section 60 and 61 of the Biosecurity Act, and that officer has to be in contact and has to be next to a police officer, ADF, all that sort of stuff. So just have a look at this next video, and then I'll read the Public Health Act, Section 62.
I'm just going to video this as well. Yeah, sure. Is a person who has been infected with COVID-19 and, because of the way that Mustafa Rawawi behaves, may be at risk to public health.
Who said that, sorry?
Mate, I've already explained it to you.
All right, but have they spoken to me? How can they sit there and say the way I behave? They told me to go get checked. I went and got checked straight away.
Therefore, in accordance with Section 62 of the Act, I make this public health order requiring Mustafa Rawawi to refrain from the following conduct, okay? A, entering or remaining in any public place or any premises other than the Meriton Hotel, 8 Dreyfus Avenue, Zetlin, New South Wales 2017, unless permitted by myself, Shanopa Kamari Bag. B, undergo, authoring nasal and nasal swab testing for COVID-19 as directed by myself, Shanopa Kamari Bag. The circumstances justifying the making of this order are as follows, okay? 1, I'm satisfied on reasonable grounds that Mustafa Rawawi has been infected with COVID-19, being a disease transmissible via close contact. 2, I'm satisfied that Mustafa Rawawi will not comply with the reasonable advice and direction of clinicians. Okay, 3, there is no other effective way to ensure that the health of the public is not endangered.
Does she know I've got an ankle on this idiot you're talking about? Do they know that? See how stupid this system is? And I don't want to hear it anymore. Seriously, think about it. I've got 2 girls here, 2 little kids. You want me to drag them out to a fucking hotel room? God knows what's happening in this hotel room because some dickhead over the phone thinks he knows me, or whoever she is, she knows me. And you know I've got an anklet on, and you know if I breach and leave, they can lock me up. Whether it's you,
I have no idea, and I don't know anything about it.
Well, I'm not leaving. Listen. Yeah. Much bigger police than both of you tell me I'm not allowed to leave here, and I know the officer on my case is dying to get me back in jail. So I'm sorry, until I get a paper from Eternity or whoever it is, come back with a warrant, do what you have to do. I'm not making a hard on you, but I am not going to jail for you.
It's going to end up one of 2 ways, okay? Either you getting that or you're going to get locked up, okay? Arrested, put in a policeman, all right?
Have you got a warrant to come and do
it? There is no warrant.
You need a warrant? No. That's all you do. You do. Right. You need a warrant to come into my house?
No, we don't. Public order.
Okay. Right. So who do you speak to now about this?
Sure.
About my anklet?
Mate, that's got nothing to do with anything right now, okay?
Really? You obviously haven't dealt with it before?
The public health trumps that. Yeah.
Does it?
Yes. That's their order, and they're just like supplying the law.
Okay, that's why my officer came here the other day, that's on my case, and told me I breached because I went to Granville when I went to get a swab test because one of these guys told me to go. And he came to arrest me. So if I didn't tell him I had COVID, I was going to get arrested. Yeah. Just so you know who we deal with. Like, I'll be in the hotel room, sitting there, and he'll come and take us.
Like I said again, I need you to comply with this. Okay, if you're not going to comply with it, I'm going to arrest you. All right. So what's it going to be?
No, I'll comply.
Okay, so as you can see, they don't need warrants. They really don't. They don't need to, and this is what people have to get into their heads, because once you suspend the Constitution under state of emergency powers, I mean, I could go through it and prove it without a doubt. So, but that'll take too long. So, as you can see, see what's happening there is if they say, right, you don't want the orange juice, that sort of thing, we're going to arrest you and take you into a camp. Now, this guy here and his whole family were evicted from his house. It was all shut up, and then they had to go into a hotel quarantine. They had no choice. So the next step is, they come to your house, right, we need you to be orange juice, you're a biosecurity threat. Okay, if you don't come with us, we can arrest you anyway. You're coming with us anyway, so that's just the way it is. You
Yeah.
can't say, oh, yeah, you got a warrant and that sort of stuff. They'll just laugh at you. They'll just drag you out the fucking house. It's plain and simple. These people are not stuffing around. They are not stuffing around. It's that simple. Yeah, so instead of going to a hotel quarantine, you will be going to a camp. It's that simple, and you won't see them again. It's that is the way. That's the next step. That's the next step in the strategy. And there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You'll be having ADF. You'll be having plainclothes AFP. You'll be having uniformed police. You'll be having government security contractors. All this sort of stuff. So what I want to do now is bring up Section 62 of the Public Health Act so you can actually see where this is going. Okay, so this is the Public Health Act of 2010, but it was actually amended to 2020, but the 2020 Act is still, 2020 Act, Section 62 is still the same as 2010. So, but this is the one that was royally assented up to the Crown and passed through all Commonwealth countries. So, authorised medical practitioner may make a public health order in respect of a person is satisfied on reasonable grounds. So they can make any grounds they want. That's what they're saying. They're saying it's reasonable, but we all know it's not very reasonable. That the person has a category 4 or 5 condition, and because of the way the person behaves, may, as a consequence of that condition, be of risk to public health, or the person has been exposed to a contact order condition, contact traces, is at risk of developing the contact order condition, which is CV, because of the way the person behaves, may be a risk to public health. Now, public health under the biosecurity is national security. It is biosecurity is classed higher than nuclear. It's that simple. There's no stuffing around with this. Now, if the public health order is made in respect of the person referred to in subsection 1B, so you've got it's a lot of reading. I think there's about nearly 300 pages.
Growler,
nearly three. Yeah, thanks, mate. So it's nearly 300 pages. It marries in with another 300-page Biosecurity Act. It takes you weeks to go through, but it's very enlightening. And I really, if you've got the time, go through it, and then you'll start to understand what sort of strategies to play here. At the end of the period specified opposite the relevant condition in Schedule 1A or in any other case, at the end of a specified period, not exceeding 28 days after it is served on the person subject to the order. So they can hold you for 28 days. If you don't want to take the orange juice, this is what they're planning. Don't take the orange juice after 28 days. They come and take you away. The public health order may require a person subject to the order to do any one of more of the following: to refrain from specified conduct, to undergo specified treatment, whether at a specified place or otherwise, so that they're taking you away, to undergo counselling by one or more specified persons, or by one of the more persons belonging to a specified class of persons, to submit to the supervision of one or more specified persons, or one or more persons belonging to a specified class of persons, to notify the secretary of other persons with whom the person has been in contact within a specified period. So I can keep reading. I'm going to put that. That's all I'll read. I'm going to put that in the description box. So what I'm saying is, once you've got a pandemic, once you've got that sort of stuff, they can bring in any laws they want. I mean, if you see what's happening in New South Wales, you see what's happening in Queensland. You see basically Vicpol's just been militarised and is a full military outfit now. If you have a look what's happening in New South Wales as well, there's police helicopters flying above suburbs, just telling people to stay at home, to stay at home. You've got drones flying around suburbs, urging people to stay home. The same thing was happening in Melbourne when they had the first lockdown. So whatever they learnt out of Melbourne, they've actually stepped that up more, and whatever they've learned in Melbourne, they're applying to harder now up in New South Wales. So I just wanted to just show you guys, that look, I really hate bring bad information. I really do. It's something we don't want. I'd rather be popping bags of marshmallows or something like that, but we know what time we're in, and marshmallows don't taste well in those sort of times. So all I want to say is the only way that you can prepare yourself, this is coming, you can't beat it, and it's coming down the pike really soon. I said to sister as well, I said to her 6 months ago, I said, once they really start moving this, and they've really sped it up here, they're not messing around here in Australia. We've been the worst country out of actually most of them since this started, and I said, we're going to be off grid. You give it to November, if we're lucky, if we're really lucky, having that much time. Will they take down the comms? I don't know. I don't like to put dates on things. I'd rather put a time frame on things, because I do go through this relentlessly to try and get a time frame so I can warn people, say this is prepare, do this, do that. Don't wait till you're running into a brick wall and that big wet fish smashes you in the face, because once that happens, you're just gone. So I just wanted to give you guys basically boots on the ground, raw footage, raw images of what's happening here, because what you see on the MSN, they really spike it, really play it down, and it's all for your health. We're here to help you, we're here to do this, and we're here to do that. As you can see, it's definitely going 180 degrees out of there. So I didn't want to go on today. I just wanted to try and just give a brief overall view of how things are going here. As I said, Australia is quite an unarmed country. We're isolated from the rest of the world, which makes it basically a perfect beta testing ground to bring in the big GR, if you know what I mean. And I've said this to sister as well, that if you have a look at the Great Reset, it's basically like the Great Tribulation. It's the same sort of thing. They're calling it a reset, but I'm calling it Great Tribulation. So I just wanted to show you guys quickly what's happening. Just yep. Yeah, okay then. Messi, if you wanted to drop the link for Chris to come in, that'd be good, mate. But I just wanted to show you, I mean, I know Fudgy's been down there, and Jace Ventura, and who else we know, I don't know. Just let me think. I'm just reading Fudgy's here. Growler, we need to know all this, yeah, but it's so hard to come to the realisation of it all. Well, absolutely, Fudge, as I've said to Sis, people have had it too good for too long. They've had their democracy. They've had their, they've had their luxuries. You could fly anywhere in the world at a moment's notice. The amount of freedom that people had. Go to New South whenever you want. You can go to Fiji whenever you like. You can go to America whenever you like. Then all of a sudden the hammer came down. That's what they wanted to do, was shock your system and to bring you into line. That's what they wanted to do, was bring you into line with their way of thinking. So it is, and I think at the moment that Victoria is more finished than New South Wales, because they've been in lockdown for a lot longer, and they've actually they've had harsher restrictions for longer. But if you have a look what's going on in New South Wales now, they've actually upped the amount of fines, and it's basically the same as Victoria now. And they won't be opening up the country until 70-80% are done. I read in the front page of our bloody newspaper here, our MSN crap, they said vax passports. If you have to participate, or you'll lose all your free. You can't join the world, and that is going to come. That is going to come here within 2 months. So by rights, we will not be able to go to a shop. We will not be able to go there. Sure, we'll be able to drive, but I mean, if you can't go anywhere, it's not really worth driving. So you can see how they're stripping people of everything, and they're doing it at a frightening pace here. They really are. They're really cracking down here. I'm waiting here at Queensland for the big lockdown here. They're just going to lock it all down. They're not stuffing around. You're not coming out of lockdown until 70 or 80% are done. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that to you guys. Hopefully it's been hopefully it's been a bit of an eye opener. I actually urge you to subscribe to those channels that I brought up. It just gives you an idea of what's happening instead of the MSN stuff. I still don't believe these guys are, full truthers and all that sort of thing. They're not Christians, or that doesn't worry me. That I need to see raw footage and what's really happening. But to be honest, what you see here, it's probably 10 times worse behind the scenes. So it's damn messy. It really is damn messy. It really is. And I mean, the only thing you can do, the only thing you can do is just hit your knees and pray for protection. He's on our side. He's already won. He's won the battle. So be of good cheer. I've already overcome the world. That's what he says. So you can, you've got that actually concrete, solidified idea that he's already won the battle. So if he is for us, who can be against us? That's the sort of thing. So
sorry.
yeah,
I had to slip away and deal with the waterman.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah,
No, she didn't. She jumped in the car and hung some burnouts down the paddock, and then she came back. She was very angry. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, in my 357 350 Chevy Monaro, which I have.
Oh right. Trixie.
Yeah,
Trixie said. Trixie actually said the army turned up at school in Rockhampton yesterday. Okay, I didn't know that.
What?
Okay,
what
yeah. Trixie actually said the army turned up at a school in Rockhampton. Yeah, they're really hitting schools. They're shutting down. Yeah, they're shutting down all schools the last week here. They said a baby that was 6 months old got COVID. I shouldn't have said that. A 15-year-old died about 2 days ago. So you can see that they're really trying to rush all age groups now. They don't give a crap. So the battle's on here, and
they're after the children. They're after the children.
Big time. That's right. So it's it is what it is, well, there's no stopping it. But I mean, if you're saved, you repent, you're born again. Eternity up there is a million times better than the tyranny crap that they're pulling here. So
that is the answer. That is the answer to this. There is no other answers, is there?
That's right.
Either way, like if we're wrong and they're right, we'll just die and nothing will happen. But if we're right and they're wrong, oh boy, I'm not taking the chance. Now, I've had people say, it's not the mark. It's not the mark. Now, listen to me. Listen to these critical words. In New South Wales, the men who do concreting, bricklaying, plastering, you name it, the tradies we call them, they are not allowed to go back to work without the VC. Now, you tell me that that is not, you cannot buy nor sell nor trade without it. Now, come on.
That's right.
What is it?
That's right.
What is it? Because that means it's mandatory. That means they have to do that to keep their livelihood. Come on. Don't even if it is just, it's not that. What about the depopulation program that we know that's the undertaking as well? You see, guys, this VC has there's different applications. Okay.
Yeah.
People are going to have different reactions as well, depending on your own DNA. Okay.
I'm getting a drink.
No problem. So, guys, I'm really having trouble with my laptop. For some reason, I don't think it likes the charger I've got it on, but we're getting there. It keeps turning off. Now, so we're at the stage that in this country that we are being literally forced it now. I don't know if he touched on this because I was away, but that Premier of New South Wales, Daniel Andrews, he actually told people that they couldn't drink because they couldn't take their mask off to have a drink in Melbourne. This is no joke. He said this. Our Premier, Anastasia Palaszczuk, she told us not to talk when we go out to dinner. Now, please, if this is not the New World Order or some sort of order that has come about to just crush people into submission, if you can't see that, that's beyond help now. I mean, the people that are still blind are really worrying me. They're tinkering on an edge now. And I know many of you have got them in your life. They're all around us because you guys are probably the only ones in the family that believe, right? Well, we got some situation like that here. And we know what you're going through. And all we can do is pray. Believe me, it's really all we can do. They won't listen. Exactly, Timothy. They won't listen. And I will send you that link, Chris, in a minute. I'll get Messi to send you the link to join StreamYard. So we're going to have Chris in soon. Chris has got a different situation altogether where he is. So it's good to talk to other people. He's in North Carolina. And we are all experiencing different things. We are seeing in this country how they have pretty much backed right off on you guys. But what I've seen with Biden, it's ready. It's ready to explode. And you guys are going into winter, so you need to prepare. If you need wood, get it now. It's like we have to do our gardens now because we're coming into spring. So if you need wood, do it now, okay? And you know the other preparations you will need. You know you might be needing them for some time. So prepare for at least 3 years. Okay, we've got to see this out, guys. We are not going to consent. Okay. Now, I am going to Messi, did we run that video that I sent you? Yes, we did. Okay, thank you. I don't know if he's here at the moment, guys. I've sort of been left here on my own. So what I'm going to do, and somebody's ringing me. Goodbye. Now, we need some help, right? What are we going to do for help? There's only one thing. We can't help ourselves. We can sit on the ground and cry. But this is coming to all of us. It's coming to you guys next. It's just that we're a lot closer here in this country. And it's going to hit us first. Which also means that you might not be able to be in touch with us. We'll be the first ones to go. So you know, a lot of you have our phone number. You've got the email, and a lot of you know my phone number. If you want to call, you just email me your number. It's been hectic. Anybody I haven't got to, please forgive me because my life is Yeah, there's a couple of issues that I'm sorting through, and I need to, just really be in prayer at this moment. Now, I need to read something to you guys because I can't do this on my own, and neither can you, okay? So there is a psalm. It is a bit repetitive. I'll just read a little bit of it, but I love this one. Psalm 136. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of gods. His love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of lords. His love endures forever. It's great. Oh, I don't know what happened there. To him who alone does great wonders. His love endures forever. Who by his understanding made the heavens. His love endures forever. Who spread out the earth upon the waters. Did you hear that? Spread out the earth upon the waters. Get with it, people. His love endures forever. Who made the great lights. His love endures forever. The sun to govern the day, the moon and the stars to govern the night. To him who struck down the firstborn of Egypt because of what happened. And he brought Israel out from among them with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. This all says, and after everything I say, it's his love endures forever. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of that one. You can finish that yourself. It's quite a long psalm, and it's one that we must remember these things. His love endures forever. It's only our pride that will keep us from him. If we do not say that, hey, we are nothing, we need help, please help us. Okay? This is the most important thing now. And I'm sick of people stuffing around, thinking we've been joking, thinking, oh, yeah, oh, not today, it'll come. Yeah, it's not here yet. Oh, guess what, guys? It's there now, here in this country. It's knocking at the door. It's wanting to tear down the door. I am so frustrated with some people. So absolutely frustrated. I'll let you guys know for sure because you're my family. And I'm over that. I've been told, no, it's done. The time for the ark door to shut is now. Everybody get on board. We've got to scream from the rooftops. This is it. This is it. Come on. I don't know what else to tell you, but to ask forgiveness and ask mercy and ask judgment on what's happening to these people. Ask mercy for yourself. Ask for mercy because we need it. He knows. Humble yourself upon the Most High. Pray to him who is above the circle of the earth, and he hears your prayers, and he answers them. He does. I am living proof of it. I don't know where everybody's gone, but guys, I'm just amazed at what's happening on them. I'm living in this time. I'm amazed that this could be happening. I've known it for so long, but it's still so hard to adjust every single day knowing that you wake up and you want it to be gone. Just like all the people who are asleep that go, oh, no, it's not happening, I want it to be gone. But the difference with us is we know it's not going away and we're not asleep. No disaster can overtake you and no plague can come near your dwelling, for he has given you his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. Thank you, Paul Levi. Thank you, Father. So, yes, we're in a dire situation. Do we run? Do we stay? I tell you what, we do exactly what the Holy Spirit leads us to do. So, Chris, did you just try straight on your phone? Try just to connect to StreamYard on your phone through the email on your phone. See how that goes down. Okay, so, yeah, the outdoor's shutting, mate. It really is. Okay, no worries. We're just going to fix up a few things. I'm waiting for Growler to come back on so he can just
I'm here.
take
Have you got
over
me?
because give Messi his email, and you need my phone for that. All right, guys.
Can you hear me?
I'll give you this one. Thank you. Now, what's happening? No, don't. What's happening is you see what's happening in Melbourne, and like Growler said, look, there is absolutely nothing we can do about it. I don't know where the email is on that. Chris, if you could drop your email, please, mate, that'd be the easiest way to do this. Thank you very much. We're just having a bit of trouble. We wanted Chris to get on. Chris, it's because we didn't have the right email. So could you please pick up an email from Messi and we'll get you on then. All right. Sorry about the delay, guys. Really sorry. Okay, so what's happening in Melbourne is absolutely, I just can't believe I'm seeing it in this country, the freest country in the world, the country that all you Americans would come here and say, I've been everywhere and the best country is Australia. Now they've collapsed it. It's not collapsing, they've collapsed it. Do not be deceived that, this is going to be okay, because that is just a lie from the pit. We need to prepare. I keep saying, prepare for what's coming. And you smart people, think things that last, okay? Think unperishables. Think you don't want rats or things to be able to eat into stuff or have it in containers. Look, I don't know whose doors they're going to come and knock on, but I do believe in my father. When I've been asking for protection my whole life, I believe he's done that. And that's why I sit here and speak to you today. That is the only reason. So in saying that, I have to tell you what I think is the right thing to do in this situation, because it's no use telling you guys all this information and not giving you some good news, a way out. That would be ridiculous. And so many of these channels I watch, that is what they do. They just show the stuff, but they're not telling you how to be saved. And I know all you guys here are saved. I might be preaching to the choir, but there's people in the background listening to this that don't speak on chat. Guys, we've all got problems. Please don't think you have to be good enough. I'm not good enough to front the Father or ask the creator of the world to help me. I'm not good enough, or I've done too many bad things. Do you not understand? You are the ones he's calling. You are the ones who come as you are. You don't go to a doctor if you're well. Okay, he came for the sick. He came for the lost. He came for us. And all we have to do is so simple. Humble yourself. Say, Father, I am so sorry. I haven't believed. I want to believe. I don't know yet, but show me. You don't even have to be sure about this, because he will prove it to you. It is guaranteed. And especially at this time and what's happening to us. We're done here. And we know it. We're done. Now, does that frighten me? No. I've prepared for this. Does it concern me? Yes, deeply. For those around me who are asleep, very deeply concerning. Those around me who are asleep and still haven't had it. Those who can still be saved, but are too pig-headed, too headstrong, cannot be told what to do. Come on, we all know them. We've all got them in our families. Because this is the time where Yeshua said that it would be mother against son, father against daughter-in-law. We know the scripture. And as I've said once before, I couldn't work out how that was going to work out. How could you turn your own family on you like that? It's very sad to be among so many sleepers. And it's right, Rebecca. Now, the good news is that is the only way out. And that means that this is not ridiculous to say this. I'm going to say it. Everyone here, if we've all done the same thing, we're going to meet on the other side on the side we should be, on the side we crave to be, where he is, where the Most High is. It's simple, guys. It's very simple. We've got 63 people listening here. If you haven't given your heart to Jesus, or Yeshua, as I like to call him, please say this after me, okay? Just forget the chat. Close your eyes. Father in heaven, in the name of Yeshua, please reveal yourself to these people. I just want to say that first, but this is the prayer. Please say this after me. Heavenly Father, I come to you. I am broken. I need help. And I don't know if you're willing to help me, but I'm going to believe that you do, and you died for me. Your son died for me. I don't even maybe understand why yet. Teach me these things, Father. Fill my heart with the Holy Spirit. I am sorry. I need you now. If you're real, please come into me and help me through the tribulation. In Yeshua's name. Thank you. Amen. Now, if you said that, you need to start reading in the Bible, the book of Matthew, and go through the Gospels, through Jesus's words. Just learn about Yeshua. It's a very hard thing to be starting at the bottom now, but he will fill you with the Holy Spirit, and you will catch up so quick. So it is that easy to give your heart to the Lord. You say it in your way, and you say it with honesty. Because we can't do this alone. We will fail. We will end up broken and not, let's put it this way, not protected. And that's not where we want to be. So we haven't really done much about what is going on over there with you guys, other than we do know there is a lot of freedom, and that's great. Please harness it while you've got it. Use the shops while they're there, okay? Don't keep thinking I'll put it off until tomorrow. If you can do something today, do it today. Anything. I'm talking anything that needs to be done. All the loose ends you need to tie up even in your life. Maybe there's some people you got to ring and just say, hey, I'm thinking about you. I forgive you. Whatever. Bye. Some we won't get through to, we know. But it's in the Father's hands. If you've prayed for them, you've said, please help me with this person, and you're not seeing evidence of it on the outside, you don't know what's going through their heart. Okay? So we really, really need to try to not judge in that way. And believe me, it's very hard, because I'll be the first one to say that's a very hard thing. But I keep hearing that in my head, do not judge. You do not know what's going on in a man's heart. There is only one who knows what's going on in a man's heart. And we should not be a stumbling block to our brothers either. So I know at times I've gone in very, very hard, and I shouldn't have. And you blow it. I know a lot of you have told me that this has happened to you too. We're only human. We get hot-headed and we lose it. And we're trying to get our point across, especially when we all went down the enclosed system road. Remember what happened then? Oh boy, didn't everybody think we were mad? Didn't everybody judge us? Then we were under judgment. And because none of us let go of it, surely by now they realize there's something to it. Surely by now they can see. But if they don't want to, we cannot pry their eyes open with matchsticks. We can't do it. So, guys, it seems that Chris has having a little bit of trouble. I'll give it another couple of minutes. I'm just waiting for Growler to jump back in. Are you there, Growler? Okay, he must be busy, so sorry about that. So, guys, yeah, look, send us an email if you like. Let us know what's going on over there. And I'm going to wrap this up, because we've pretty much said what we needed to. We might do another quick one in a couple of days. If so, I'll give you plenty of notice. That way you'll be ready. Vernon, we love you. Thank you so much for joining. Please, guys, my friend Vernon, he's needs your prayers. Okay? Thank you for that. He really needs your prayers. reach out to Vernon, please. And everybody else who joined, we love you, we do. And look, I know I might sound a bit beat down. I'm not. My voice is gone from screaming at someone the other night. I'll tell you that now. So listen, all's not going to be well for any of us because we're fighting against this. And this is what we have to understand and we have to become accustomed to. The battle's on. Battle's on, guys. And we're going to win. Even if we win just with our fingernails hanging in, I don't care. As long as we get to the promised land, it's all that matters. Are you there now, Growler?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, he's not. Okay. We love you all. Thank you, everybody who joined. And the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach will be over all of us, guys, all of us. It's the only thing that's going to keep us safe. Put the blood of the lamb on your doorpost like in Egypt. If you don't know about that, go to Exodus and read it. Let it really soak in what that meant. The post, you know. It's very, very important to know why we cover ourselves with the blood. And go to Exodus and find out what happened in Egypt. We all need to do our own reading and stuff now. So if I can tell you anything, do that. Find out what the blood of Yeshua is really about. He is our shield. He is our rock. He is our salvation. The watchman, he wants to be only speaking scripture. He won't let you back on. They're blocking me back. Chris, I'm not sure what's going on, doll. I really, We'll fix it up and we'll do a dummy run and we will do that next time. Brother from across the waters here, Flat Earth Maori. Deaf Bread's here, Fiddlesticks. Guys, you're wonderful. I don't want to go, but I have to. And pray for each other, okay? Pray for each other. Pray for us as a collective whole, as a family here. That's what we do. And that's another covering. That's another dome over your own little dome. You're blocking me. Beck, you're blocking me. How could I be? What's he mean? Chris is saying I'm blocking him. I've just got Larry here now. And
I can't.
You can't get on?
Yeah, I can, but there's no sound.
All right, no worries, guys. It looks like they're mucking around with us.
Yeah. I'll just say a quick bye to people.
Sure. Take your headphones off because they'll be vibrating.
Yep.
Sorry about this, guys. No, it's this one.
Okay.
Don't have to yell.
Okay. Just want to see who's in the chat so I can see. Yeah, g'day guys. Sorry about that. Just been trying to connect. So I just wanted to thank everyone for coming in and listening and supporting us. It's greatly appreciated. And spoke with you. Spoke with you before, Chrissy, and we'll get back to you. Don't know why, mate, but you know you're my special brother. That's just the way it is. Yeah, and we'll figure out the tech issues. Sorry about that, guys. And just want to say a big thanks to Vernon. Hope you're going well, brother, and just keep on keeping on. That's all you can do. And Rebecca Martinez, thank you so much, Rebecca. Hope everything's well for you. And yeah, I know what you mean. The Watchman, you speak too much truth. That's the problem, mate. That's the way it is. You know your scriptures inside and out, and that's what he doesn't like. Yeah, and that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. And but yeah, you just keep doing what you're doing, mate. You're doing awesome stuff for the kingdom, and you're very, very much a part of this channel. And you know, we value your input amazingly. We really do. And I'd like to thank Shirley Graham as well. Thank you so much, Shirley. We love you, sister.
She's in Canada.
Yeah, she's in Canada. We love you, Shirley. We really do. Shane Barber, we love you, brother. You mean the world to us. You really do.
Him and his wife.
Yeah, him and his wife. Yeah, we love you, mate. I know it's hard, but just keep on keeping on. We got Marlo as well. Marlo, hope you're going well. Thank you for everything you've done. Fudgy, you're awesome. Yeah, we love you. Thank you so much. And Bronwyn as well. Bronny, our awesome sister. We love you, Bronny. And we did see you on there. And as I said, you're a massive part of this channel and you're greatly appreciated. Kathleen Miller, hope everything's going well for you, Dale. And Sister Kathleen, great to have you. Great to have you. Yeah, we'll ring you soon. Don't worry about that. We'll ring you. F.E. Maori, thanks, mate. Thanks for coming on. It was great talking to you a while back, and we'll see if we can be in contact with you. Southern Mercy, thanks very much for coming in. And Post Anything, thanks so much, Post Anything. Just keep, just keep doing what you're doing. Paul Levi, you're a special man, mate. You're awesome. You're a very humble man, and thank you so much for everything you do for us. It's greatly appreciated. The lovely Anne doesn't even need a mention. She's awesome.
Yes, she does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she always gets a mention. She always gets the top mention. Old Anne. Yeah. We love her. And she's a big part of us. And Joseph Sage, thanks, Sagey, for coming in, mate. Yeah, good to have you in. And hope you go over and show Joseph some love, the guys. Yes, Sagey has a channel.
He does.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be right. Yeah.
Good lad, that one.
Yeah, exactly. And Will, thanks very much, mate. Thanks for coming in. Rebecca Martinez, did I say hi to Rebecca? Yes, I did. Thank you, Rebecca. Bubba, Fiddlesticks as well. Good on you, Fiddlesticks. Love you heaps. Just keep smashing it out and doing what you're doing. Bubba News, thanks, Bubba. You're awesome. Good. You're awesome, mate. And go over, show Bubba some love. And Anne's channel, go over and show Anne some love. She's got a great channel. It's amazing how people discourage people from subscribing to someone's channel because they don't agree with them.
Oh, yeah.
And you know who you are.
Oh, yeah.
That's disgusting. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, it's disgusting to put the brethren against the brethren.
That's
It
right.
really is. I'd hate that sort of thing. I really do. And Davey 313, love you, mate. You're in a good position over there. Wish I was in Hawaii. That would be great. I was over there, I think 2.5, 3 years ago, and had a great time. I've been to Hawaii twice, and 3 years ago was the latest one. Data Junkie, thanks, Data Junkie. You're awesome. Thanks for being on our channel. Greatly appreciated. And Bill Stegman, thanks, Bill. You're awesome, mate.
Yeah.
You really are. Just keep supporting us, and we love you very much. And
Some photos of the Appalachian Mountains.
well, there you go. And Tina Rowe, thanks very much, Tina. Great to have you in. You're awesome. And my awesome Zoe Round with Zoe. Zoe, we love you very much. Yeah, she has. You're considered an elder on this channel, Zoe. An elder, not of the church, of this church here. And Rebecca Rage. Thanks, Rebecca. Love the name. That's it. Show some rage. Roger that. Yeah. Trixie, you've really made some really good inroads, sister. You really have. Just keep getting stronger and stronger. You're doing a really good job, mate.
Tell her I'm looking at her emails. Keep sending them.
Yeah. Keep sending your emails. That'd be great. And it'll just give us a bit more of an idea what's happening in NSW. Robin Middlebrook, thanks, Robin. You're awesome. You really are, and hope everything's going well for you. Really do.
Oh, ancient Egypt queen is Bronwyn.
Oh, is it? Right.
What? I didn't know that.
Well, there we are. We're just going to give Bronwyn a wrench because she deserves it so much. Bronwyn's doing a great job, guys. Please pray for Bronwyn because she's doing a lot of work overseas. She's really spreading the word, and and she's really doing a good job for the kingdom. So Beck and Growler, before you leave. Yes, Robin Middlebrook, just whack it in there, Dale, and I'll read it. What you want us to read out. Anyone else? Anyone else? Yeah, I'm sure there's heaps. There's heaps. I just want to thank you guys for everything that you've done. This is Bronwyn. I love you so much, Crowler. Thanks, darling. Love you too, mate. You're awesome. You really are. Yeah. She wrote another one down there, and anyone else that we didn't mention. We love you very much. Sorry, I got cut off because we had some comm issues. So
It's no wonder we've
Yep.
been having just such a spiritual battle beyond battles.
yeah, we have, and I just just love you guys very much. You guys mean the world to us.
I do ask for your prayers, guys.
Yeah.
We do have a bit of a thorn in our side, and we need your prayers. Please just pray that we make the right decisions.
Yeah. Just pray for us, guys. So I got a bit out on our plate, just like with everyone else. So that's the way. It's funny how people say, "Oh, my world's come crashing down." Oh, well, bad luck, because 7 billion other people's lives have come crashing down as well. So don't think you're special. Don't. You know what I mean? Of course, we are special, but everyone's sort of like going through their own crap. Tony Smith, good to chat with you the other day, and yeah, we'll see Tony on Thursday, and I'll bring some jet noise along with me. So
Oh yeah.
here he is. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. Thank you very much for everything you've done. Thank you.
Yes, we love you all, and we will see you on the next live stream.
Yep.
And or if we don't see you on the next live stream, we'll see you on the other side.
Yep.
We love you. This is Beck and Growler.
Yep.
We are out.
Thanks, guys.